Hi, I'm Lisa Sim for Sim Minerals, and you're watching WatchMojo.com, and today it's all about demi eyelashes. Today I have my lovely model, Faye, from Specs Models Management. She'll be my model for today because, like us Asians, man, we don't got a whole lot of eyelashes going on. So, first step is start with a little eyelash curler. Very, very important that we do it in 3 steps. We go to the root of the lash, the middle of the tip, so it has a natural curve to it. So at the base, open, go to the middle, hold it there, pulse it a couple of times. I'm using a Shumura lash curler, my favorite. It is an essential of my makeup wardrobe. There we go. So that already helps open up the white of the eye. It makes a little bit more roundness going on, and it will integrate very well with the lashes as well. We can actually go ahead and apply a little of my mascara at this point. My recommendation is taking a separate mascara spoolie, raking off what you need, that way you're not wasting any, you're not pumping air back into your wand and making it dry out. I'm just gonna hold my finger behind the lashes so it doesn't mess up any eyeshadow that's being done already. I'm just going zigzag, I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to get the lashes in between the spoolie spines. You can't go wrong with a second coat. In terms of colors, obviously you have black and brown, but people see that elusive navy and they're like, what the hell's navy for? Well, because black isn't a color and it absorbs the light, you don't see the individual eyelashes. So when you actually use a dark navy, it resembles black, but it actually reflects light, so you see the individual lashes a lot better. So now that the lashes are curled, they've had a couple of coats of mascara applied to them, we're gonna use a demi lash. It's different from a full row because it's like less Vegas showgirl, and it's a little bit more polite. So we're really just trying to add length to the outer corner of the eye just to elongate and make them more flirty. There is also the options of like individual lashes, which does take a really long time to do for some people. And there's the other option of the semi-permanent, which I'm kind of not really a fan of because it's like, it's too high maintenance for me. I want to like wash my face and wash my eyes. This way I can just pull these things off, I'm good to go, and they're reusable. Yeah. All important, Duo waterproof eyelash glue. Using a little tweezer, slowly start removing it. So once the eyelash is prepped, you're going to dip the row of lash into the glue, slowly bend the corners. That way it will just fit the eye more naturally. You may want to let it sit there for a good 30 seconds so that the glue isn't wet. It needs to be a little bit more solid. Luckily what we did beforehand on Faye is that we added a little bit of black shadow and pencil, so it already gave the appearance of a thicker lash line. But now we can go in and add the lashes just to give it added length. So I'm literally going right as close to the lash line as possible and holding it there. I'm using the tweezer so that the lashes actually angle upwards as well. You don't want it to fall down. If you look at the difference, this looks a little bit more natural than the whole, caterpillar eye look. Then afterwards, I recommend, once it's dry, go back with the spoolie, a little bit more mascara, and fuse the two together so it becomes like really your own lashes. It's all put together. So next what I can do is taking a small eyeliner brush, putting in a little bit of black shadow, and we'll just apply that directly to the seam. So once you've done one eye, you can go and start the second eye. What I recommend in terms of like lining up is make sure that it doesn't go too far in the corners. Sometimes when you open back up, it kind of pinches. So try to line it up towards the middle of the eye a little bit more. When it's a little bit tacky, you still have a little bit of wiggle room to adjust it. So apply it, open, see how it looks. If it's too high up, if it's too far over, you have a few more seconds to like adjust it before it's set in stone. Okay, just like full lashes, sometimes there is a little trimming that needs to be involved because not everybody has the biggest eyes. So if you find that maybe some of the hairs are way too long, way too dramatic, just snip off what you really don't need. So we're gonna take just one away. Let it, a little air touch it so it gets sticky. Push it downwards so that you don't see a separation of skin. How easy was that? So this is the demi lashes on Faye, looking extremely natural. This is not just for like an evening out. This is something you can be wearing every day just to like finish off your look. I love it. Thank you very much. I'm Lisa Sim for Sim Minerals, and you've been watching WatchMojo.com.